Okay, everybody, it's September, mid-September. So what does that mean? Probably means a lot of things, but one thing it means is I'm continuing to pick my Littlecado trees. Here I am up in my tree, and yes, I am picking these things. So what's interesting about this time of year, you know, it's you really ought to like trim your trees better than me. I don't trim them at all. But it's a really interesting time of year because the Littlecado tree has 2 crops of fruit on it. Can anybody tell me the difference? If you guys are really lucky, you're gonna like catch the very moment I fall out of one of these trees. And then have to be like served, by a spoon from somebody the rest of my life. Hopefully that's not gonna be the case. Knock on avocado wood. But I've come close. Making these videos and just having fun in the trees. There's a certain point, I'm 51 years old. At a certain point, you probably shouldn't do this, but not yet. Look. See that big dull thing? It's really dull. And look over here. Oh, the super shiny. Shiny, right? Let's pick, I don't want to pick the 2. Let's put them right next to each other without a leaf in the way. And you see the difference? One on the right is immature. That's not gonna be ready until May of next year. But this one right here, this one's ready to go. So we're gonna eat that one. Really good way to do this. I never seem to think about it before I come up here. That's always on a whim when I pick these trees. But you get a bucket, and you put a bucket up in the tree with a rope, and then you can fill the bucket up and then just go down there and then just lower the rope. And that would be the smart way to do it. One of these days, I'm gonna do everything the smart way. Not yet. I still like it difficult. There's another one, so you can see the difference. They're obviously a little smaller. So there's probably some avocados in the tree that are roughly the same size as the new crop. But what's cool, see, look at them all. I'm gonna have a lot of fruit for next year. I've got a fair amount for this year too. I've been picking off this tree for a while. You can see they're kind of everywhere, all over. But next year, there's that. Look at that. Can you see it? Yeah, so there they are. There's a lot. There's probably, 250 avocados in this tree. Let's see here. If there's 250 avocados in this tree, there's probably more. I don't know, there's a lot of avocados here. There's 250 avocados. Those things are worth at least $2 each. These are worth more because they're bigger than the typical Haas, and they're organic. That's probably more like $3 each. So figure $3 each times 250. That's $750. Okay, so whatever we're charging for the avocado trees, it really doesn't matter once you start getting your return on this thing. Show me another plant you can get a return like this. So anyway, that's $750 a year. What about if you have it for like 20 years? Can somebody do the math? Anyway, that's it. So I just wanted to show you the difference between these avocados during this season, so you don't end up picking the wrong ones. If they're really shiny and green, light green, those are not ready to pick. They really need to be dull. This kind of goes for most all avocados. They really need to get a little bit dull to be at their best. And these avocados, I'm sure, are getting really, look, there's a big cluster down there. I'll probably go down there and pick that for you, show that to you. These avocados right now are gonna be really good because every day that these things sit on the tree, they get richer and richer, build up more oil. So I wonder if I can reach that down there. It's pretty high. But the longer they sit on the tree, the better they are. You can't really do a taste test of trees because there's all kinds of variability. You're not gonna get a true taste of like a Haas versus a Fuerte versus a Reed versus a Lamb Haas versus any of that stuff, because like you have to pick them under the same kind of conditions, and you have to pick them with the same kind of oil content and time on the tree. There's just it would be almost impossible to do. But anyway, this is a real delicious one. Let's go down there and get that big giant cluster right down there. Okay, bucket's filling up. Check it out. Here's that cluster that we saw, and there's actually a perfect comparison avocado right next to it. Bright green, shiny, not dull. And then you've got darker green, dull, big. So don't pick this one. Wait till next year. Pick these right here. I'm gonna get a triple cluster. Oh, can I get it? Oh, I got it. Look, it's a triple cluster. Probably had one more and it dropped off. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. So what's so cool about these avocado trees, if you think about it, these things started being edible in May. That was exactly like 12, 13 months after they set fruit, as they flower in April and May. It takes a whole year for this one to ripen up. And then, what was I gonna say? Yeah, the great thing about avocados. So then it's good to eat in May. Right now it's mid-September, so let's count. May, June, July, August, September. These things will be good through September, probably through October. So that means you have a highly nutritious food source on a tree, stored, ready for you to pick it, getting riper and riper and riper for 6 months of the year. Excuse me. It's still smoky. That's not COVID. That's smoke. Anyway, the point being that it's the perfect survival food. You'll have your food source right here for 6 months of the year. And then you can get other varieties. I got to reach up and get these big ones up here. You have all these other varieties that fruit in the off season of this tree. So you can stagger your varieties, your fruiting. So you can get a bacon that'll fruit from like February until July. Get a Mexicola that'll fruit from October until February. And, a couple, 2 or 3 trees, you can have avocados all year long. And here is a duet. I'm going to finish with a duet. I know that's not a duet. It looked like a duet. Let's pick it as if it was a duet. And come on. There we go. Just like that. Just as the name implies. Avocado. There you go. That's the end of my show for today. I stay up late. I work hard. I just don't need things in the way of what I'm trying to get done. What I'm trying to get done right now is cut some budwood for some very special avocado trees right there. Future of Big Mup and others. Long neck and Gordo and big stuff. These are things you're going to learn about in the coming years. But here's the issue at the moment. I just got done with Gordo. I've got done with big stuff and long neck, but now I need to start processing Big Mup so the world can have some Big Mup. But herein lies the problem. And when I say herein lies, I am speaking literally. This is Bucky. Bucky seems to want to just get in the way. So, I gotta call up some kitten removal services. Maybe. Hugo, come over here. Bark at this cat for me. Hugo. Yeah, bark. Yeah, it didn't work. All right, Bucky, it's time to go, buddy. Time to go.